Hey guys, it's Crystal here with Art It Out. And first I want to apologize if you hear a little fan going. I'm having so many hot flashes. It's the season and I'm also having hot flashes. So I got a little fan over here. So sweat is life right now. Anyways, what are we doing? What are we doing? Today's video is going to be for a future comparison video. You know, you're going, what, huh? Future what? Okay, well, here we go. I got some amazing deals on some journals this last weekend. It's probably been, could be a couple weekends from when you guys are seeing this, so it's just like fell into my lap, and it's just like I said, it's one of those things. The stars were aligned, and I got some really good deals on some leading brand journals, and I do that because you know that's what they are. You guys know I have played with, if you've been with me, I have the Black Delusion journal, the square one. I still have it, and I still using it. You see it here and there in videos. I have used in the past Diane Wakely's original journal with the different substrates in it. You know, canvas, watercolor paper, I think, was one of them, and burlap. And it was a good size. It was like this size. And you know, I played in book journals. I made journals into books, and I still do that. I played in journals made out of like the Canson mixed media paper. I played in journals that were a Walmart brand. I've played in journals that are wallpaper. You know, I played on a lot of substrates and had so much fun doing it, and it's just a ball. But I've always wanted to be able to do a comparison video on journals because there are so many of them out there, and I can never like afford them full price. It just doesn't work for my life. And it, like I said, it aligns. So here we go. We are going to be able to do now a comparison video. I'm sharing this off for the future. For you guys to know, what I'm going to be doing is playing in these and just arting them like I would normally on my life. It's worked out. It's just worked out because I finished like 2-3 journals, and I'm actually getting ready to finish another one. So it's going to be perfect to just pull these in and get use out of them. So that's it. I'm just going to play them like I did all the other journals that I had before. And then at the end of it, or maybe even I won't even have to wait till the end, but when I'm satisfied with the amount of I've done, I will do a comparison video and share with you what I've learned, because there are so many varieties out there. Just like there is so much paint, there's so much this, there's just so much. And most of us can't afford it all. Can't afford that top shelf one. Or maybe we can do this, but not that on the paint. We all have our own things. So anything I can do to help future artists or current artists pick a medium that's worth it without having to buy a bunch and waste your money, or not able to buy a bunch because you can't waste your money. If I can help in any way, then I'm more than happy. Of course, this is my opinion. That will happen in the future videos. So, what did I get? What did I get? Okay, we have the Delusion. It's just a regular Delusion journal. She calls them her creative journals. I got this at Michael's for $7 on the 10th. So, yeah, right? I'm super excited. I'm really not expecting anything different than the black one, but you never know, because it is supposedly the same. It's just black, you know. So, we'll see. I got one of Jane Davenport's canvas journals, is what this is called. Supposedly got some really good paper in it. I haven't even opened it yet. And I got it 50% off, so it was $9.50. I got it on the same day. Alright, this one I got at Hobby Lobby. And it is a art, what is it called? Art, I have some other shit, I just can't think of the name. Art with the C. That's it, alright? Here, I'll take the sticker off if I can. Anyways, it's normally $19.99. I got it for $4.99. Yeah, it's the art one. $4.99. This one is a very large journal. You've got all kinds of pockets. It's really actually pretty neat. I love that. I don't think I'd... If you're into, yeah, tons of pockets. I think this would be a really good on-the-go journal right off the bat because of the pockets. I'm curious, the paper, is that one piece? Ooh, that's one piece, guys. This could be interesting and could be really fun. I'm excited. So, these are the new ones that I'm going to be working on. Besides the ones I already had, like I said, if there's journals out there that a lot of people are using, that you see a lot of people using, obviously I know there's a new Diane Wakely, the little square one. I'm hoping I can get a sale on one sometime soon. But if there is journals out there that are being used quite a bit, let me know if you got one that you want me to try to get a hold of to do the comparison with. I would be happy to look into trying to get it. Or just let me know, that way I can keep my eyes out for future. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Because really there's not much besides watching a bunch of by themselves videos I'm excited to do. So, yay! Yeah, this is going to be fun. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Alright, guys, are you ready for this? I'm laughing because obviously it's been more than a couple weeks, considering this was, the first part of this video was shot back in May. It is now end of August, almost September, so plans changed. I was going to post it, then my brain kept telling me, well, if you post it, then somebody else is going to do this, and da-da-da-da-da. You know how your brain just never shuts the hell up, lays mind out. So, here we go. The first part I am going to go through and tell you what I think about these journals, and then we're going to bring in some of the other journals that I've bought and talk about what they're good for, at least in my opinion. This is all my opinion, guys. What I found works for me, and it's worth your money. All those good questions, okay? So first off, we have the Delusion Journal. I am by far not done with this, guys. When I first initially did the video, of course, I was going to take a couple weeks, play with them, and you know what? I was just having fun. I really wanted to play with them a lot to give you guys a good opinion. This is the Delusion. This is the smaller one. I guess I should have a ruler, right? 5.5 by 8.5. The pages aren't, so 8. Yeah, 5 by 8 basically is what this one is. I got it for $7. You guys seen that? We started in. I have did everything to this. I really did throw just me at it, and some not me. This is not about a flip through. This is about just sharing with you what I think. As you can see, I played hard in her. She doesn't have very many pages left. I've done everything. I've even done some watercolor inks in here. It can take the wetness. It can take what it throws at you. It's actually really fun. I don't always gesso. Most of these I did not gesso because I wanted to see what the page would be like. It's a fun journal just to get in and play. It really is. For what I paid for, I paid $7 for it. I know they're more than that. But if you have a chance to pick one up, I say go for it. You can do anything in here. You can do collage, you can do acrylics. Unless you're strictly a watercolorist or something like that, I would not. But for fun, love it, good size, way worth the money. This one is Jane Davenport's watercolor one. And Esme, as you can see, I have not played in this one a lot. I try to treat it like the others. It really wasn't because of the paper, which is a watercolor paper. Great watercolor paper. I gotta say, this is strictly, I'm not even done with that. Wow. This can take it, the inks, the watercolors, it's wonderful for. But for acrylics and cloth, things like that, I would be like, no, it wasn't one I reached for. I have very little in there. It just wasn't one that I reached for with my type of art. But for inks or for watercolor, you know what? You want a good watercolor? Knock yourself out, because for price you can't beat it. This one has been my favorite out of the three. Not only do I like the size, but the paper, guys. The paper in this one. This is the Artsy one. It is the larger one. It was regularly $19.99. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was clearance for $4.99. I will say this. This is how much I like this one. I've looked to get more. I am willing to pay $20 for this journal. Any day of the week, I will pay that. And you know, if you've been with me for a while, that's saying a lot. Okay? It really is. She lies flat. I threw, oh gosh, we have a lot in here. Lots and lots and lots. She's barely wrinkled. I didn't even have to gesso on these pages if I didn't want to. They beautiful. Beautiful. I loved it. It took watercolor too. Well, these are watercolor markers. Still watercolor. I did get a little through it, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm not done yet, but she can handle what you throw at her. I love this journal. The paper is fantastic. It's just great. I love it. I made things out of it. It can take it. I love. So, out of these three, I'm going to say, for me, if I only could buy one, it would be this one. The paper, and it's awesome! Like I said, I've been trying to find this one again. I love the size. Well, the one thing that I don't like about a lot of art companies is they change up the stuff every year. The journals are different every year. Things like that. I haven't been able to find this one that doesn't cost $36 or some asinine price. So, I'm going to keep looking. They do have a different size of it at Hobby Lobby. I don't know about the paper, though. I think I'm going to bring this one in with me just to check it. And I may get it, because I really do love Artsy's in this journal. Their paper is fantastic. Love. Love. Did I say love? Would not buy this again. It just doesn't work for me. But if you are into, and I love Jane Dempert, don't get me wrong, you guys know I love her. She's just so happy, and her art is so cool. But I'm not that much of. I have an expensive watercolor book back there that I got clearance out. It's like $100 watercolor book I got, and I spent like $10 on it. Yeah, so that's kind of my bigger watercolor thing, and I naturally use inks and everything. I use everything in my art. I am a true mixed media artist, and this just doesn't work for me for all mediums. So, if you're all medium kind of girl, I would not go for this. Watercolor, can't beat the price regularly. I think it really wasn't bad. It was under 20, guys. I know that. So, you know, not too bad. And you can get them at, you get at Michael's, you use coupons. You know. This one, I was really shocked that I enjoyed playing on. This one, I go in here, this is just a wipe off from a jelly plate. I've been using my jelly plate a lot for another huge project. So I have a lot of, you know. And I did use her paint on here some. It works awesome. I use mostly Liquitex, these type of paints, not the low, but, you know, not the... I use some other expensive ones on there. It worked great with the cheapies and the less, you know, these are literally all watercolors. No, I'm pretty sure it was one of these. Like watercolor. So it's a lot juicy, and it didn't bleed through. I mean, I haven't had very problems with that. You know, I had a few areas like something like that that's went through, but really small. I was just really surprised how well I liked playing in this. It was a good just sit down and play. Only thing that is reason why it's not my like, ooh, yes, 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 is because of the coloring. I like my white pages. I do. So that's the only reason why though. So those out of those three, great ones. This one, like I said, can't beat it for especially the size. You know, the bigger spreads can really intimidate a lot of ones. Now, I'm going to continue on with this to give you a little more review on other journals, oh my gosh, that I have bought. And as I said previously, I played in a lot. I am just sharing what I feel about like the store-bought ones, because I play in books that I, you know, glue together pages and repurpose old. Yeah, I do a lot, and I played on a lot. So I wanted to give you for your black. This is the black journal for the Delusions. Like I said, it's the same besides it's black. I think this is a little. I don't feel like this is as heavy as the vanilla, truth be told. And I threw everything. I threw a lot at this and haven't had any issues. I like this size. It was fun. I will be getting once I fill out one of them. I will always have a black journal in my repertoire. These are normally 20 bucks. I know we got it cheaper than that. I think you can get it like 16 bucks right now on Amazon, truth be told, because it popped up. This I actually shared about with you guys. You get it at Walmart. It's 80 sheets, mixed media. They have bigger tablets. It wasn't warped until I had it in my cabinet. This one's been done for a while. And I glued 2 pages together, just 2. And you know what? I had a blast in this, and I threw a lot at it too, and it wasn't too bad on the wrinkling. This is crackle paste and lots of watercolor. It took it well, and you know how much this journal was? It was under $3, guys, at least for me, in Walmart. Back in the craft department, thank you. Yeah, and they have the bigger sizes, so 2 sheets together works for perfect. This worked just as good as this, truth be told. I like the spread on that, but for the money difference, so if you only have like $5, you can afford a journal. Get it. It's worth it. Get a glue stick. Now, you guys know I worked in Diane Wakely's journal that's got all the different. These have all been sitting, so they're probably all sticking. I did a lot with her. At first, I did not like it. When I first got this journal, I think it's because I pumped myself up so much. I did not like it. Because the paper, this paper, if you got it too wet, it peeled. These, oh, horrible. I couldn't really play with it. But I gotta say, I had fun because I just wanted to get it filled. So I did anything and everything. Like things I wanted to try, I never did. I did in here because I wasn't in love with the journal. It was fun on the craft papers, and I love that about this journal, and that's why I was so excited to try to get one because of the different substrates on it. See, I mean, I put a lot of different things in here. So I am super happy I did that because I grew as an artist because of this journal, because I was just so bent on I don't like it. But it made me, I learned a lot. I have fun, super fun. And you know what? And on the end of the day, that's what it's about. Now, will I buy another one of these? You know what? If I found it was on clearance really cheap, I would pick it up. Maybe. I did grow with it, but it was real difficult for me. So I make a lot of my own journals. You guys know that. So when I want those other papers or substrates or whatever besides paper, I go to my journals that I make. But for store-bought these ones, you can't, you know. I hope if you're new and you don't have much money, suck these up at Walmart. Or if you have problems just playing, get you one of these because it's only a couple bucks. You're not hurting nothing. It frees something up if you're not worried about how much you spent on it and go, oh, I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to put ugly art in it. No. This is a fun one just to play in. If you have been into arting for a while and you're looking maybe for some challenge, something different, or you're past the basics, this will give you some fun learning different things on different papers. It will give you fun. I wouldn't buy it again. I wouldn't, even though I learned a lot. This one, jump on it. It's a nice one to have. You can do anything with it. They have different sizes of them, so just make sure you get actual paper one and not like one of her ones that she's got she's got a lot of different ones. Just make sure they're just the plain ones is what I'm meaning. That's a no for me. Love this. Was worth it. I actually will pay full price for this, and like I said, for me, that's huge. Out of all these, besides my little one here, these are the only two I would actually pay full price for. You guys know I'm a bargain girl. I will pick these up if I have a coupon or if they're clearanced out. That's how I got these, and I was able to share my experience with you guys. I hope you found it maybe a little educational, maybe help you out. Maybe you're new and you see all these journals going, oh my god, which one should I get? You don't have to buy expensive to have fun or have a good journal to play on. And it does matter. I'm sorry, when I first started, everybody's like, it doesn't matter what you are done. It does. Trust me, it does.